In the Gospel of today, Christ tells his disciples, "See that you are dressed for action and have your lamps lit." What he is telling is we should be prepared at all times. The truth about Christ, and he tells is that happy those servants whom the master finds awake when he comes. Hmm? And the uncertainty of Christ's coming is so clear. I don't know, I can take it in the Jewish time when Jesus said, he, it may be in the second watch he comes, or in the third. Just from a very personal experience, a very shocking one, I noticed second and third watch is not that time, the very comfortable time, the very watchful time that Christ faces us. I have undergone this year surgeries from first from kidney stone, that is through keyhole. Then I had undergone surgeries for uh, air in the lungs that they punctured to remove the air. Before that, I had complications and almost a near-death experience. And what shocked me is that the moment when that near-death experience, I was not almost I am sure, I doubt very much that I am not in the state of grace. I was believing in heretical teachings, and I was leaning towards them, and even betrayed the faith and taught to others. So at that watch, at that moment, I met with the heavy accident of the air filling my lungs and almost breathing out in the middle of the night, having exhausted myself so much. See, I was ordained 3 years back, and I did my best for the past 2.5 years. But it's a matter of within a month of deviance that I was almost taken away and lost to damnation. It's a very fearful thing, but it's a reality. When I experience that, I experience despair, and I feel so hopeless. No? And I say I have not perfected now since that experience, but that moment when it hits that you are in your last point, you know everything is fixed. Your leaning, if you have imperfections of the flesh, your leanings, it is still remaining with you as it is without any improvement, and you regret it, that I have just had this much and I can never improve again. This is very sad. And if you have done something good and praiseworthy, you feel grateful for that, and you feel proud, you feel accomplished also at that moment, at that last moment. And one desire, I tell you, I had a very close desire, is I feel that I will be you will be feeling joy to meet somebody whom you know, who loved you and who you know is ahead of you. I just felt that feeling very strangely. I don't know. We were ordained, and we all were ordained as deacons by Archbishop um, Archbishop of Shillong, who passed away in a car accident almost 4 or 5 months back before my accident. And at that moment of my last moment, I remember, I recollected vividly, I had grateful feeling that I will be seeing him, or something like that. It's a great sense of relief. But what I want to tell is, of course, those feelings came after I surrendered myself to God in almost, I don't know, perfect, or I believe it's a perfect, because I acknowledge all my shortcomings, asking God's mercy, and Lord have mercy, Christ have mercy, Lord have mercy. I have gone away and I surrendered my soul totally to God, knowing that I may not make it towards the morning. Therefore, I almost cried from the depth of my heart, and at last I felt a sense of little relief. And when I felt a sense of uh, relief, then that thought of consolation that I'm going to meet that, I may meet that Archbishop who passed away, and it consoled me so much. I mean, heavenly realities are real. That Archbishop was very committed in his life, and he is a model to everyone, not only to me, but to many. So we should live our life that we are prepared at every moment, because I tell you, the second and third watch is not the hour you think, oh, I still have life. No, you suddenly know it's over for me. You don't know when it is over. We don't know when it is over. We better be prepared. We better strive hard when it is to the weakness of our flesh also. Fight with hope. Always keep eternity in our mind.